It was an African day like most African days, hot, humid, and miserable. An African daisy of a day. And George, king of the jungle, was surveying his domain from an air-conditioned treetop. Then suddenly...
Help! Someone called for help. Help! Correction, someone called for help. Courage! George, come! Ah!
Seizing a nearby jungle vine, George swung lightly through the trees, into a rushing stream, and over a waterfall. A little while later, far downstream...
My, George, that was quick.
George, take shortcut.
I didn't know there was a shortcut.
Me too. Why Ursula scream?
Oh, George, it's Shep.
Shep. Good doggy, Shep. Up, boy. What's the matter, boy?
In the first place, George, he's not a puppy. He's an elephant.
Shep, puppy. Big, gray, peanut-loving puppy.
And in the second place, your puppy is ill.
Ew, but he was perfectly all right this morning. I saw him eating green pawpaw melons on the North 40.
George, why not call Africa's greatest witch doctor, Dr. Kilimanjaro?
And the worried trio gathered around Ape's large message drum.
What's his area code, Ape?
We don't need it. Fortunately, this drum is a direct line to the doctor's office.
A direct line?
Yes, I call it my tum-tum, tum-tum.
Doctor, it's George of the jungle.
Tell him us witch doctors don't make house calls.
It isn't George, it's his doggy who is sick.
Oh, that's different. I never could resist a bow wow. That's a bow wow? See? Doctors say Shep is bow wow. Big, gray, droopy nose bow wow. 4 years at Johns Hopkins for this. Well, let's take a look, see. Stick out your tongue. Not you, him. This looks like a tough case. Quick, I'll need 14 crocodile teeth, 3 fresh plucked gaw feathers, and a leopard skin. Uh-oh, not in medicine chest.
And so the intrepid ape-man set out to get 14 crocodile teeth, 3 gaw feathers, and a leopard skin. First, he dangled a tempting tootsie over a crocodile-infested swamp.
Now George gets something to remove teeth.
Unfortunately, every crocodile in Africa is on to that old stick trick by this time.
This should do trick. Oh! What happened to stick? Oh, there it is. Oh! Hold still, George. I'm removing the last one now. Of course, pulling teeth is a little out of my line. There.
Oh! Ow!
Well, what do you know? 14 crocodile teeth, and they're beauties.
Now for the gaga feathers, George.
A few hours later, found the Jungle King climbing toward the nest of a 10-foot gaga, prehistoric remnant of a day when birds ruled the world. With jungle cunning, the ape-man inserted himself into the gaga nest to await the coming of the great mother bird. Unfortunately, gaga chicks live exclusively on earthworms and swamp moss.
What? You won't eat swamp moss? You're no kid of mine, kid.
And the great bird seized George in her talons, flew into the air, and dropped it. But during the trip, resourceful George had been able to pluck the 3 gaga feathers he needed.
George, just lucky, I guess.
George, back so soon?
Yes, but these shortcuts killing me.
Oh, Doctor, is it a crisis?
No, lady, that is a thermometer. George, go get leopard skin now. I don't want to sound like a smart aleck, George, baby, but you're wearing one. But that's my leopard skin. Look at it this way. Is a doggy man's best friend or not?
But Dr. Shep is an elephant.
Look, George thinks he's a dog. Shep thinks he's a dog. I think he's a dog. What are you, some kind of a troublemaker?
With that crushing argument, the matter was settled.
14 crocodile teeth, 3 gaw feathers, and a leopard skin. I think we can start to work. Get me plenty of hot water and some clean towels. You going to operate? No, I just want to freshen up a little.
But what about Shep?
Well, of course, I'm just a simple country witch doctor, but I'd say he just had a minor stomach upset. Too many green pawpaw melons. Drink this.
What was that?
Well, of course, Shep is a doggy, but if he was an elephant, that would have been a burp.
And look, he's better.
Good dog, Shep. Fetch.
Oh,
But, Doctor, what about the crocodile teeth, the gaw feathers, and the leopard skin? Aren't they part of the cure?
Sure, these are the fees I'm charging you. How do I look? Better than George? You don't know the half of it, Georgie boy. Now, I'm just a simple country witch doctor, but I'd say those bushes you're wearing are poison ivy. So long, folks. I gotta go to a meeting of the Medical Ethics Committee. Well, George fixed that chiseler. Get back crocodile teeth, gaw feathers, and leopard skin.
yes, dear.
But you know something? For a simple country witch doctor, he cast a pretty good magic spell.